Hello everybody, my name is Seanster 2.5 and welcome everybody back to another Seanster 2.5 end of the year update of 2023. Now, before we get started, because there's a lot of things to go around and a lot of updates to share with everyone before we end 2023 off with a bang, I just want to thank everybody so much for joining me on these wonderful adventures so far and for all your fantastic support. All the support that has been given to me by my subscribers, my friends, my family, everyone from the Mass Legion, everyone in the Seanster Patrol, and everyone in the Make My Family Manny Posse, so much for all of your magnificent support so far. Without all of you, and without all of your comments, your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and your answers in the polls, I don't know where I would be without every single one of you today. So, and with the end of 2023, that also means it's going to be the end of the PS5 era. But I can guarantee that in 2024, things are only going to get a little bit more exciting around here, as, of course, new games are starting to pop up left and right, as well as the continuation, or what is, for those who are not familiar with the Seansterverse What Ifs, it has left doors open for what could be next, for what is yet to come in the future of the channel and the next era after that. So, to start things off, I'd like to announce that ascending from the PS5 era of 2023, the next era of the channel is going to be as known as the Seanster 2.5 multiverse era. Now, again, with the Seansterverse What Ifs, like leaving a spot open for all sorts of possibilities, and the recent Seansterverse openings and endings for video games like the DLC of Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, the 23rd World Tournament, and the start of Star Wars Jedi Survivor, those won't be the only additions. What, for reasons to avoid copyright, or even make the story, carry on, or maybe even, give a few hints on what's to come left for the channel. But all will be explained as the video continues with what is to come for this fantastic era. But before I do that, there's one thing I need to address, and one thing that I do apologise I have been keeping under wraps for so long. In fact, I think this is probably going to have to be subject number one of what's to come for the multiverse era. So, let's get right into the memes. So, the first topic, and that is about Seanstermations MIRAI. Now, before I continue further, I just wanted to apologise deeply for not keeping everyone updated with Seanstermations MIRAI updates, but with what's to come for gameplay video-wise, such as the channel, as well as upcoming side series that will be coming soon to further, keep the hype up, because we wouldn't want the hype going down otherwise. But I can promise you, before we get further into this, is that Seanstermations MIRAI is still being done. It's still in production. It may have been slow due to outside reasons or IRL reasons, or even just reasons that would help the channel and our adventures further and further and further. But in the multiverse era, in 2024, should I say, starting in February, there is going to be a Seanstermations MIRAI update coming every 2 months. Now, I can't guarantee it will be every month because, well, I mean, we saw how much content we managed to get through just in 1 year alone, and and not to mention, what else is surprising store in terms of like games and video, etc., etc., etc. But if I can stay within the 2-month deadline, then hopefully it shouldn't, lower the hype for Seanstermations MIRAI, because, well, I wouldn't want to leave Seanstermations next on a cliffhanger, and continuing the story with, further, support the series, if anything. But the other reason being why it's been, delayed this long is because just recently, not going to say anything, but let's just say that Elliot and I have been cooking up with something recently. Well, there's two things that have been cooking. One that I will get into in a moment, and the other one that me and Elliot are doing. But long story short, in 2024, starting in February, there is going to be a Seanstermations MIRAI update, and there is going to be a Seanstermations MIRAI update every 2 months until the next Christmas and New Year's hiatus. So I could definitely promise you that. And again, I do apologise it's been held up for this long, but with what's to come in the agenda, to be fair, I think you'll understand why it's been pushed back for quite a while. But again, I do apologise and let it be known that in February 2024, late February of 2024, at the very latest, there will be a lot more Seanstermations MIRAI updates. I can promise you that. Okay. And onward to the second topic of our agenda for the end of the year update, and that is going to be new Seansterverse what ifs. Now, as you know, the reason why, again, I delayed Seanstermations MIRAI updates for this long is because there is something brewing in the Seansterverse, even after its recent conclusion with What If the Seansterverse Fought Back, meaning brand new ideas, brand new universes to explore, and even with your help, to be fair, in commenting what awesome what if scenarios you could come up with that would further help the series and hopefully the future of what these Seansterverse what ifs would lead to. But in 2024, we're going to be developing into the weird and unknown parts of the Seansterverse. And while I can't spoil what is happening, to be fair, I will say that this batch of Seansterverse what ifs that's coming in 2024 is probably going to be the most action-packed or the most, weird yet wonderful batch yet. There was going to be a Spider-Verse what if, like a what if into the Spider-Verse, but unfortunately, due to the recent pushbacks in the release date of Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse, I was planning on releasing it around about the same time that movie was going to come out. Unfortunately, due to Hollywood, the writers needing a little bit of a break, which is not a problem because, considering how much animation was done in that film, they definitely deserve a break. A new what if will be fitted in its place. Now, due to reasons, I may have said this before, but if I haven't, I will say it now. There was going to be a Sonichu what if, but with the original creator out of prison and how delicate that she is with copyright, I've decided to pull the Sonichu what if out of the equation and then fit in a new slot in there. But don't worry. Do not worry. It is not all doom and gloom. It is not all doom and gloom. I can guarantee there is not all doom and gloom, because although I can't spoil anything for all you One Piece fans out there, there's going to be a little something planned ahead. Just follow the white rabbit, as they say. Not to Wonderland, but maybe to something better. Wink, wink. Total winks with that. And continuing on, of course, the continuation of the Naruto to Boruto, the Seanster cut, is continuing on with the Boruto chapters in August of 2024, all very steadily, of course. Now, due to the latest Boruto series, 2 Blue Vortex, still being in development, if Kishimoto manages to finish the story in time, then maybe that the ending will be similar, but then as per usual, a little bit changed due to the continuity that's being placed in, because in the original continuity, Neji is not alive. Hiyashi Hyuga is alive, but in the Seanster cut of Naruto, Neji's alive. Hiyashi is unfortunately fallen, and if 2 Blue Vortex manages to finish up before August of 2024, then yeah, that's cool. That is cool. But if not, then of course, an original ending will be put in place. Maybe even a little something special at the end for the next 3 chapters of the Naruto to Boruto the Seanster cut. We'll just have to find out. But also, Boruto's not the only one getting into the spotlight this time. As that in October to December of 2024. Doctor Who The Cradle of Time is getting a sequel, or rather a sequel series, should I say. Now, I did have a discussion with the Parallel Doctors actor, Adam Steele, who is a very good friend of mine. Major shout out to him. Be sure to subscribe. He's done such a good work, and I hope that he continues to improve, but also do his best in the upcoming episodes to come. But I can reveal that with the many things and surprises for the Seansterverse to come, I can say that the first Seansterverse spin-off series, that will of course lead to what's yet to come at the finale of the Seansterverse saga entirely, the Cradle of Time is, of course, getting a series with Adam at the helm, and I can reveal that it is going to be called Doctor Who Parallel Vortex. Now, again, I can't spoil anything that happens, only that it's going to have 13 episodes long, including the Cradle of Time, which is a maximum of 14 episodes with Adam Steele as the Doctor, or the Parallel Doctor. But the question why I decided to call the series Parallel Vortex, well, just have to find out, to be fair, but all I could say, something doesn't go quite right in the TARDIS recently, and instead of other times, maybe we could see other universes. We just don't know. It's so, because, normally the TARDIS would go back and forward in time and space, but, all the wibbly wobbly timey-wimey stuff. But the question why it goes into Parallel Vortex, I'll just leave you to think about it until October 2024 to find out. Trust me, it is going to be a whopper. So, and this next topic is a little bit more, shall I say, a little different, because this topic revolves around Naruto Storm Connections that recently came out, not too long ago, mind you. And I did promise that when a release date trailer was being released, I would say I would do a part 2 video if necessary. But because I didn't make it to the deadline, I kind of felt bad that I didn't do a part 2 to cover the new characters that were gathered together, like Boro, Delta, and Koji Kashin. But in part 2, well, that is being implemented in this end of the year update, I can tell you, because since I've got the game and since I've played around with the new characters a bit, I think it might be best to tell you my personal experience with these characters, and I hope it might help you think about what will you be your favorite character in Naruto Storm Connections, because everyone from Naruto Storm 1 to Storm 4 onward is all in there. Even the non-canon Storm games like Haku, Sabuza, even Mecha Naruto is in there too. Oh my gosh, Mecha Naruto. Woof. This is not about the old characters, it's about the new characters. Well, to be brief, I will go over each one of them one at a time. So here we go. So, Ashura Otsutsuki is the original Naruto, and absolutely nails it both in his wind techniques and that Shinsu Senju ultimate lish. Absolutely lish. Indra, a little bit more OP than Ashura, especially, but, well, you can't be too OP for his ultimate. Does have a short range of a hitbox, but when you get to that ultimate, it's absolutely lush. Then we got Baryon Mode Naruto, just as OP, and I'm really glad that he's in another Naruto game other than Shinobi Strikers. Supporting Kage Sasuke, ooh, that's a tongue twister. While not as easy to use as the Road to Boruto version of Boruto Sasuke, he has a lot of moves that are more tactical than offensive, and that is just how Sasuke is in the show, and I love the accuracy, and I could not be more happy with how this turned out. Boruto Karma, well, while I really was hoping that he would be DLC with his Awakening Beyond Boroshiki, it still slaps, and Amanda Miller does a fantastic job, really fitted into the role there, because when she did it in Road to Boruto, it's like she's just started the job, all willy-nilly, but now she's fully matured into the role and gives us a fantastic performance in this new Karma Boruto. Okay, the range, it's a little bit 50-50 with the ultimate, but it's still worth it for the animation. Kawaki, however, just slaps. He was great in the anime, he was great in Shinobi Strikers, and he is in no way lacking in terms of awesome in Storm Connections. Trust me, you'll love it. Then we got Jigen. Really was hoping that there was going to be an awakening where he would turn into Ishiki, but it's always DLC. But Jigen also slaps, and there's a reason why he's the leader of the Karma. And then you got Boro, absolute powerhouse that brings all his opponents down with a bang. Delta's apparently OP, and people are loving it. The meta's loving it. It's just all around awesome. But my personal favorite member of the Kara, Koji Kashin, absolutely flipping slaps. Kanji Tang does a fantastic performance in performing him. His jutsus are fantastic. His awakening is fantastic. Even his Sage Art 5 Fire Gods Fan of Flames really cooks. It cooks with precision and the greatest of ease. Absolutely love it. But aside from that, and if the original characters make it into the game as a free update, yeah, I feel like I think it's definitely worth it. It may seem not so much at the moment because yeah, let's just say that the internet didn't necessarily like Storm Connections that much when it was released, but you know, over time and once it gets a little bit of update, and thankfully, I'm thankful that none of the voices here were AI generated as people feared it would when the game was released. And yeah, and they're definitely seeing to it being updated sooner or later. But aside from all of that, yeah, I just hope that everyone has fun with these new characters, to be fair, as much as I have. And you know, if any of them slap to you, then that's great. But if not, then no worries. I'm sure the original characters will do just fine. I think. No, I even forgot. Sarada, Mitsuki, and Momoshiki, they got brand new updates to their movesets, with Momoshiki getting the most glow up. No, Mitsuki and Sarada also got. Sarada has the two Tomoe Sharingan. Mitsuki has Sage Mode. Momoshiki has his anime form in the anime. Honestly, if I continue on, I'm going to be spoiling things that I definitely don't want to do that. So if you ever want to play Storm Connections, it's right there. And if you don't want to, that's okay. It's all your choice. Okay, we're moving right along. We've only got a few more topics left to go. So, next one is what games to expect. Well, to go quickly through this, I can confirm that Star Wars Jedi Survivor is continuing on to 2024. But afterwards, instead of a one-off special, we're going to be moving right on to yet another new series, that being Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. That's right, everybody. The duo of Ratchet & Clank is coming to the Seanster 2.5 channel. The first ever Ratchet & Clank game of the channel. I'm not sure what it's going to be like. A lot of people said it was awesome, especially since it was done by the same people that did Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, and the upcoming, or already released, Spider-Man 2. All of them were awesome. I hope this game was awesome too, and I hope it will provide an excellent adventure for us all. But don't worry, I have not forgotten about Naruto Storm Connections, because after Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, that game is next, with not only the history mode, but with the special story mode as well. 2 story modes in a row combined into one series. How cool is that? But then if we have time before the end of the year, which I'm pretty sure we will, after Naruto Storm Connections, we will be getting Marvel Spider-Man 2. Yep, but it won't just be me doing the playthrough. No. It'll also be my good friend Manny too. So, for the first time in the Seanster 2.5 history, we are going to be getting a Seanster and Manny Plays. Not Seanster Plays, not Manny Plays, a Seanster A-N-D and Manny Plays. Yeah. I wouldn't want to spoil anything further, to be fair, and ruin the surprise. But I think that everyone's in for a real good treat. I can guarantee you on that. And for the second to last topic of the update, this is going to be referred around the Seansterverse side stories and the upcoming Seanster Cut. So, the Seansterverse side stories are going to be short little stories that are connected to the Seansterverse What If, and that will further go on to the Seansterverse saga. It will end in the near future, maybe 1, maybe 2 years' time, with a series that, it's a working title, but it's going to be called War of the Seansterverse, that's what the Seansterverse saga is going to lead to in its finale, and I thought, might as well build up the hype with not only the games, not only the Seansterverse What Ifs, but with little side stories that further build the overall story that we could see in there, while also focusing on Seanstermations MIRAI, which is our main primary focus, but it's just a little something here and there to keep the hype up for the time being. But as for the Seanster Cuts, while the Boruto and Naruto Seanster Cut and the sequel trilogy Seanster Cut is still doing well, I feel like diving into more possibilities with what films that I can do. And hopefully by this Christmas, maybe we'll finally see what is in store for the future of the Seanster cuts. But there'll definitely be more. Now, again, I can't spoil a lot, as I know. I'm sorry. As much as I want to spoil, I do not want to spoil. But all I could say is that this upcoming the Seanster cut, should I say, is going to be quite electrifying. Lovely and electrifying. That's all I could say. Wink, wink. And the last topic of the Seanster 2.5 end of the year update of 2023. While the future of Seanstermations seems unknown due to the delay of the updates, don't worry, it will all get fixed in February of next year. Another reason why Seanstermations MIRAI is somewhat delayed is because in 2025, which is going to be dubbed the flashback era, meaning that we'll get to see games from the past, games from the old eras, like from the PS4, maybe the original Xbox will get a little bit of a chance, maybe the Xbox 360. But in 2025, because it's the flashback era, the Seanstermations series might get a little bit of a series. Now, this series is a short series, like a little short series, a little bit of an amalgamation of all the best bits from the previous arcs of Seanstermations, but it is going to be, you know, a little bit remastered with brand new scenes at the beginning and end. And again, I'm not going to spoil what this is, but more information will come in 2025. But no matter what it may be or what it may come next, I hope your original Seanstermations and Seanstermations Next fans are ready, because believe me, this one's for you. You know, a little gift for all of your patience, shall I say, and all of your support along the way. And again, I really would not be here without all your support. Thank you, and may the lords and ladies of heaven and hell and everything in between bless you all for all of your fantastic support. And hopefully with this love letter, you know, it might... So, sorry, I'm rambling. Lost for words. And, mind you, it's getting a little bit late on my end. I should probably pop to bed after this, otherwise I'm going to be up all night. Like, spoiling what's to come. But with that is going to be the end of this end of the year update. Now, I will continue further, but at the time I'm recording this, it's getting close to past my bedtime. I really should be getting to sleep. But thank you everybody so much for joining me on thanks for joining me on this end of the year update. Now, it may seem like my mind could be all over the place and I might not get things done all on time. But with this little bit of with this end of the year update, it will definitely give one hope to what's yet to come in the future. And I can promise you that what's to come in this year will be just as great as what's to come in it's just as what... Sorry, I really need to rephrase that. Oh boy, I'm starting to get tired. I guess this is what happens when I do end of the year updates way past my bedtime. To reprise what I said, in 2024 it is going to be a lot of improvements from what 2023 had to offer, and maybe that cycle of improvement will continue on to 2025. But no matter where else or what the Seansterverse saga, the games, or the future will be, as long as I get to spend it with all of you, it will definitely be worth it in the end. And I cannot be more thankful for all your support. And as always, and again, if you enjoyed this video and the series to come, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more content coming soon. Although I'm taking a Christmas and New Year hiatus in 2 weeks' time, there will be a surprise coming Christmas, and maybe even a little surprise on the weekend when I announce the Christmas and New Year hiatus in 2 weeks' time. But either way, without all of your support, I would not be here, presenting this content to all of you, and I cannot wait to share what is yet to arrive for the future, for the future to come, with all the surprises as in store. Yeah, it will get quite busy, and it will lead into a few multiverses of madness, but But there's nobody I would rather share all this with than with all of you. Thank you, thank you. I love you all so much. And for everyone here at Seanster 2.5, as well as over the Mass Legion, and everyone on the Seanster Patrol made by Family Manny Posse, thank you all so much for joining me for this video, and I'll see you all next time for the second episode of the start of Star Wars Jedi Survivor, before we wrap that up until the start of 2024. But don't worry, although it's taken a hiatus, there's going to be one more surprise that's coming in 2 weeks' time. So stay tuned, and if everyone's familiar with the polls, I'm sure, yeah, wink, this one's for you. Right, thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you've all had a fun time today, and thanks for coming by, to witness what's yet to come in 2024. Really looking forward to, I'm looking forward to it, and I hope, fingers crossed, they all go well. But thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you all have a good night, and I'll see you all next time, everybody. Take care and stay safe. I think it's probably best. Kathy's going to be wondering where I am at the moment. But again, thank you all so much. All your support all of you are just the best. Love you all so much, and I hope you all have a good night. I'll see you all next time, everybody. Bye.